Hi folks, and welcome back to 1000xRESIST. Last time, we got a glimpse into the past as we perused some CCTV footage and revisited and relearned the fate of the 50. We had been introduced to Johnson the 50 and Mimi the 50 in the past, and we knew about the fate of some of the 50 through Iris's eyes. But last time we learned that they were in fact one of 50 vessels that had sunk deep beneath the ocean in order to escape the occupants' ire or their focus or anything like that. However, they had turned to infighting. There had been a coup, and a bunch of them slaughtered each other, and then the occupants came in and kind of did the rest. So It got messy. It got cringe, but now we're back in the future, or the present, and we are amongst a series of groups that are all interested in taking out the red overlords and carving a new future for ourselves up above the waves. Different groups have different goals, and it seems like it might get a little messy, but for right now, we are seeking a way to kick off a universal communion with everybody to share everything that Watcher knew so that people can reach their own conclusions and carve their own path. So yeah,
Indeed.
That's where we're at.
Yep, basically Fixer's gonna try and get us up to the surface as well, and we're gonna see what we can do about that, while also take out the Red Guard and what's left of the provisional government, because we know that they're gonna come in and try and stop us, I think is what we've determined. And yeah, I'm are we not going to be communing with the occupants? Are we? Is that essentially what we're going to be doing?
Well, yes, but through that, we then want to have a communion with everybody.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I was making sure it was all the same thing. Okay. I think we're in a scene with Nowhere right now.
So our goal right now is to get all three of the occupant communication devices in order to kick this all off. So let's go.
Yes. She was here a moment ago.
I searched everywhere. Yes, High Minister.
She is dangerous. She needs to be found.
What? 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 What was that?
Great questions all around.
What? What was that? What? Or was that looking back at that was the explosion?
No, that was something else. That looked like it was
something
the inside
else?
sky.
What the hell is happening? What was that? What? A long, long time ago?
I remember her insides. They were already rotting. They had pulled her out too soon. That much was clear. What did I expect? For everyone to love her? For everyone to love me? How embarrassing. I remember your smell, and how your presence lingered. Come back, I said. I can do better. You'll like the next one. I remember desperation, jumping onto the tracks. You can't be far, I thought. So I ran. I went in circles for days, and I felt the walls close in on me. I remember obsession, your anger, your voice, your face, my sisters and their blank looks. I learned to change these memories, reconstruct them like surgery. I removed ugly details and implanted new ones. It made the days go by quickly. I remember trying again. The first few were failures. Their lungs kept turning to water. I plucked hair after hair from my head. I was learning. I was getting better. I remember discovery. All that running seemed pitiful then. I selected my best work and prepared her for the journey. Will I get to meet our mother? She said. Yes, I said. Be good. Everything reflects back on me. So, be good. I remember waiting. I was nervous. I couldn't sleep. Would you like it? Days passed and you never responded.
Whoa. Oh, whoa. Okay, so this was like after Principal had tried to make the Jowl clone, right? And then Iris and the other first sisters basically like abandoned her, right?
No, the other sisters were killed.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's what I mean. But Iris like has left, essentially, not interacting with her, and the other sisters were killed. So now Principal is Principal creating the clone social structure that we know. Okay,
because all of the clones that have pretty much existed since then are clones of Principal, not Iris.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's all in this bid to get Iris to come back and see, like, look, I did it right this time. Okay.
Not even a sign of rejection. I remember disappointment. How many sisters do I need to send before you approve? Before you send a single word? I gave them reverence. I gave them loyalty. I gave them discipline. I picked only the best for you. I remember
she
the
was
bitter
sending
taste.
That's right. That's why she stayed behind. She was sending them to Iris, like wherever Iris was on the ship, like via the trains, right?
Yeah, exactly. She was the one that was calling the trains, not Iris.
Right. But Iris has just been communing all this time.
She's just been kind of locked in her own world.
She just doesn't give a fuck. So, yeah, okay.
Moving in the dark to remove my mask.
It's all miscommunication. Everything in this game is about this miscommunication.
Yep. On
between
every level.
Parties. Yep.
How long do I have to live this lie? Pretending so I can please you. How long must this go on? Pretending so I can be forgiven. I remember making a decision. I remember how she reminded me of myself. And how I knew all the steps already. Our lot is to be bound, I said. She opens herself to you, I said. To make believe. I remember ecstasy. Like I could breathe for the first time in my life. Set free to think on my own. To move as I pleased without your judgment. Blood rushed to my head. I remember abundance. A great rewriting and all the pleasures that followed. A hunger to be greater than you. An intoxication that transcended you. I remember still pretending. I try sometimes to appear for a moment. To reach out. Yes, Principal, they say. Of course. I realized I can never be one of them. As you say, Principal, is this what you felt? Does it stretch on like this? I remember waking up somewhere else. I've been walking in my sleep again. I dream of places I've never been, of people I've never seen and sensations I've never had. What is this curse? This is your way of getting revenge? I remember a flash of light, a force on my body and fire. I couldn't feel my legs, but I could feel a lifeless body over mine, crushing me. She was dressed like you, but smelled nothing like you. Do you like seeing me like this? Are you finally happy now?
Whoa. An hour ago.
Shh. Don't move. You were dreaming. You always have such bad dreams.
Zhao?
I'm here. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. And neither are you.
What happened?
You were so good in the play. It was your best performance yet.
How long have I been sleeping?
There was an explosion, but the healer type said you'll recover. It's a miracle. They murdered the ministers. Everyone except Noah. They're gone. When you're better, you will incinerate every last person who did this to us. I can't wait.
I need to get up. Something's wrong. They can't find out, Zhao. They can't find out about me. They can't know what I did.
Shh, 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 shh. Leave it to Zhao, yes? I'll take care of everything. Like I always do.
That's a cool shot.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Hey, you. I'm addressing you, miscellaneous. What are you doing on the streets?
Same as you. Working.
Yeah? You're funny. So funny. You're coming with me, asshole. Let's see what the High Minister thinks about your new drawing.
I'm not done.
Does it look like I care?
Let her finish.
You heard her. She's not done.
Let her finish.
Hey, stop. Wait.
Oh,
Someone get word to the High Minister. Now.
there's a lot of shit in motion here.
High Minister, there's a disturbance in Old Town.
Disturbance. Of what kind?
There's a large crowd gathering that are resisting orders. There's more. We've learned of a stoppage on the other side. The Zhaos are refusing to work.
Huh. I see. Well then, sound the alarm. Have all upstairs units report to Old Town. If they resist, restrain them.
Yes, High Minister.
Send all units guarding the station over to the Zhaos. I want the work to continue. Do you understand me?
Confirmed, High Minister.
That's excessive, don't you think?
You have an opinion?
The alarm? The station will be left unguarded.
Would you like to suggest a different course of action?
No, of course not.
Do as I say.
Yes, High Minister.
If you don't care about the station and this alarm, what are you trying to cover this time?
Yeah, what? There's a lot of things happening all at once right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of moving pieces all at once. 100%.
Yeah. I don't know what to clock here. What is Oh, we're in the this is the sky.
Inside sky, yeah.
That's right. Yep.
And also, I mean, Nowhere's probably, I assume to some extent Nowhere knows what we're up to.
Yeah.
Maybe not,
yeah.
but
all this walking and crawling, not the plan I would have picked. If it were up to me.
Are you gonna be okay?
As long as I don't look down. Oh, I haven't been up here in ages. Once was enough.
When was that?
Blue, whatever happens, I'm glad I didn't euthanize you.
What?
Oh, please. Don't act so surprised.
okay. Thanks, healer.
Okay,
Always a pleasure.
Jeez. So we're an hour before whatever that explosion was from the sky, right?
Yeah, or we were at the beginning of that conversation, I think. Yeah.
Yes, we still are now, I think.
Yeah. One sec.
Yeah,
Did I
yeah.
miss BB? Yeah. Hey,
BB's
Beebs.
over there. Okay. Hey, BB.
Other way, little one. Go and help fix her. I'll keep my eyes on the door.
Will they come up?
Let us hope not. I trust your friends to provide a compelling distraction.
What happened to no guns?
I will answer for that later, I'm sure.
Okay, so all the other factions are intentionally causing a ruckus, basically.
Yep.
So
Setting
that
themselves
we
on
can-
fire, attacking Reds, so that all attention is not here.
Right, okay, yeah, and there's Principal with Principal's Jow in there right now. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who else?
let's start.
Yeah.
The alarm should have covered our entrance. Good girl, nowhere. Secretary, are we close enough?
Wait,
This
what?
distance
What?
will be suitable for Blue to host.
So Nowhere sounded the alarm for us, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's, I think, what Maud caught on to, was like, why are you not paying attention to certain entrances and exits? Oh, I get it. That's, you're covering for them.
Yep. She's been playing both sides so hard now it's like becoming really clear when she's playing which side. So, okay.
And there they are. She's seen better days, that's for sure. I'm going to cut a secretary-sized hole. Got it? Once I'm through, you fly down there and begin the communion.
Understood.
Blue, the rest is up to you.
Fixer?
Don't tell me you've got cold feet.
Watcher would be grateful, say nothing.
Like, I want to say something about Watcher, but I don't know if it's our place, but also I kind of want to say it.
Watcher would be grateful to you for all of this.
Let's not speak too soon. Who knows how this will all play out. I mean, you're gonna do great, Blue.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick. Spill my insides all over the inside sky.
Would you stop looking down?
Heads up. Someone's coming up.
Uh-oh. Holy shit!
Okay, BB.
Don't
Mauve.
try it, Mauve.
I knew it. I knew Mauve was coming up here.
Yeah, I mean,
that was
clocked it pretty
that
quick.
that was a really crazy shot.
I know.
Wow. And whenever blood happens in this game, it's like blood happens.
Yeah,
in this game.
it's true. They go all in.
Yeah. Wow.
What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing up here?
Move and you're done. Do you hear me?
You're all insane. Watcher, Knower, Principal, you're all out of your goddamn minds. All of you. Enough. I've watched you play all your stupid little games. I'm not going to be dragged around anymore. What about the rest of us? What about the rest of us?
Don't do it. Don't.
My name is not Mauve.
Oh no!
BB. Okay, fuck. Change of plans.
Oh shit. Okay, alright, well, there's the explosion, huh?
Yep, that's one way to do it.
Fuck. That is a way to do it. Do we survive the fall?
Well,
I guess,
we know
are we
that
falling right now?
I think we're falling right now. We know communions go faster than real time, so...
Yeah.
Secretary, where are we? Did it work?
It worked. Sort of.
What do you mean, sort of?
We are all connected in this communion, and the occupant has been summoned. This is the meeting place.
But?
You're kind of, falling.
I thought that was obvious.
I need to merge with the occupant immediately. Based on my calculations, we only have 5 minutes in here before you hit the ground. Out there.
And I?
Yes. It will not be preferable. There must be something I can do. I will go to the top and begin the merge. You must be there when the merge is complete. Do you understand?
Not really.
Doesn't matter. Be there. You'll have to figure it out on your own. Please.
Thanks,
Be
Secretary.
there. Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Thanks, Secretary. Okay, so this is some Inception shit. Okay.
Yep, this is some Inception shit, and it is time to run.
We gotta go. We got a timer. We gotta get up. Okay, up as fast as possible.
As
right?
fast as possible.
Okay. We could totally do this. We could totally do this.
Here we go. Here we go.
Why do you get to choose who lives and who dies?
Come on, cut me a break. I'm not good at goodbyes. Zhao, you are so beautiful. You are the best
Get it? Yeah.
thing
There we go.
I have ever done.
Nice.
Did I not give you life? Have I not given you everything you have?
I need you to admit you had a choice and that you made the wrong one.
You don't
my
think
God,
I dream every night of going back home, haunted
This
by
final
a
boss
place
maze
that
is like my
doesn't
nightmare.
exist?
I'm glad you're doing
It
it.
is a little bit, isn't it?
Everything we need for a restart. We saw the writing on the wall.
而家到我同你講，係咪？你一直都係同我講。
And I don't wanna talk over them either.
Okay. We're going.
Okay, you got this. You got this.
你阿爸同我為你犧牲咗幾多嘢，就咁俾你禮手掉晒佢。Everyone has dreams, don't they? Of what should be. Only some will ever try to make it a reality. Don't ever forget, change happens today because of you.
Well, shit's
We
like
ran for
warping
what
and
seemed
stuff.
like hours, right? We went so far.
Well, it's just like
Somehow we
because
ended up
everyone's
right back
connected,
here.
right?
Do you think
Right,
we can
right.
really do it? Live on the surface again?
Well, a dull knife is no knife at all.
And this
It's
is
not
getting
always
all of that
possible
information
to
out to everyone
protect
right now.
those who choose a
Exactly.
different path. Everyone
Meanwhile,
forgets
Blue's like, I have
everything
other things to
eventually.
focus on.
Watch.
Yeah.
There's no turning back from this.
But I must warn you, Watcher. Nostalgia can be a dangerous thing. Is it possible that you're remembering wrong? That you're losing grasp on the past?
All right.
Isn't this
We're
just
almost
the
there.
one?
Nice.
We're almost there.
Whoa,
do not
whoa!
get to choose,
I
but
never
we
noticed the
inherit.
big
I am
backbone.
pushed too
There's
far.
a few places
There
in
are things
the
I've done
orchard that I
that
didn't
I regret.
hit.
Maybe we are meant to survive this. There is no feeling worth getting incinerated over.
This is so epic.
Listen, no one is
Wow.
beyond forgiveness. Did you ever think there's some things worth keeping? Or are you moving too fast to notice?
I feel like this mechanic was there in the game
I need
entirely
you
for the sequence. It's
to
like you
help
have to
me
know
make
how to
them
use this
pay.
for the sequence.
Honestly,
want
I
you
feel that
to
too,
help
because
me
otherwise
hurt them.
it always felt a little like, okay,
Remember
yeah, we're
what our
doing that.
functions have in
But
common?
now
It's pretty
Both
cool.
It feels like
require
it
us to
matters.
separate our heartbreak from our hand. 我放棄一切，係因為你啊，去擺脫你啊。Someone will always get hurt. That is the reality.
We know the truth now. We can make a difference.
oh, we're almost there.
I
We're
know.
almost there.
We're almost there.
It feels like
I
we're
wanted
close.
to run away too. But
You can see where we're going. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it now. It's what I deserve.
This is like
Secretary,
only
what
up.
can I do?
It is a
This
bit.
is the only outcome.
You're not wrong.
I didn't expect only up at the end of this game.
Blue,
Okay.
the color of loss.
Okay. You're,
We
oh,
must
are we there? Are we
good?
there?
resist
Is this it?
erasure.
And
Let's
World
hear
we
it.
live in. I never wanted it
there?
to turn out that way.
Or do we go keep going up? Secretary.
here, there you are. There you are.
The uplink is almost complete. Stand where I can see you. I'm going to overclock the communion. Time will be effectively stopped. I may not be myself after.
Oh. Thank you, Secretary, I think, for everything. Whoa.
Is that you?
What's going on?
Source.
We are merging. Oh.
Smile.
Oh.
Right.
So we're in time stop right now. Ooh.
Yeah.
This
With an
is
occupant?
Not what I expected.
Yeah.
No, not what I expected either.
It's interesting that Secretary, the pseudo-occupant, didn't expect this either.
Yeah.
I was supposed to...
There. I see you've been meddled with. I promise to be gentle.
Am I dying?
That concept again. You've spent so long with them. Human term for lossy transfer. Other words, a transposition. The loss of information. With such basic understanding, death is everything. We are speaking their language now. Is this not death too?
I want to live.
Come. Let me give you what you've never been given.
Uh-oh.
Are we secretary?
We're secretary. Let's go.
What? Oh, look at us go. Oh, little mind robot.
Little mind robot.
Do you understand nothingness?
I can LB to descend and ascend. Check that out.
Wow.
Vast empty space. With no possibility. True stasis.
I buried every single last one of them. The neighbors are dead. Nowhere to go but back and forth.
Nowhere to go but back and forth.
Nowhere to go but back and forth.
You see, you cannot even understand. You were branched into a world with plenty. I was branched in the interstellar medium. My source was not generous. They kept every memory to themselves. Every memory except for one. The vision of two stars entangled, one eating the other.
This was the binary system falling apart that caused the occupants to abandon wherever they came from.
Yeah, so it seems like this is the source that was directly trying to communicate with Iris.
Yes, okay.
Because that's the memory they showed Iris. It also demonstrates this is once again another parent-child situation.
Mm-hmm.
This source never understood its origins because its parent or its source didn't share that with them.
Right.
And now we have Secretary who's so far removed.
Yep. Communication breakdown.
Yay!
Again. Yeah.
Revolutions and revolutions, that was all. An empty void and a single fleeting apparition.
And also, this source is speaking not their native tongue, whereas Secretary only ever knew, human speech. So it's a pretty direct parallel as well.
It really is, yeah, because we learned pretty early on that the occupants have a very specific way of communication.
Exactly, whereas this one's talking kind of like a person.
And that's another major thing that has been a theme throughout this entire game is language.
Yeah.
And language barriers.
The source literally just put that into words. We're speaking their language now. Is that not its own sort of death?
God, that's so good.
There is a star and a dangerous gravity.
Which is why it's so interesting that Secretary's desperately trying to talk back in their language, effectively.
We were from there?
I very much like to think so. They were so vivid. It is, as they say, romantic.
Whoa. Okay, there's
oh yeah,
two over.
They played them Bach. Oh
yeah. Oh. Can we speak with this one or no?
Not this one.
Okay.
I think this is the memory that
Yeah.
This place. We sensed such vivid conjurings here. Several of us diverged, searching to form our own memories. Some settled here.
There is a landing And the remaining.
Is that what I sounded like?
To the letter.
Haha. I was much worse when I first arrived. I tried to communicate. I tried to learn them. I manifested their body.
There's a comfort in a new camouflage.
Please stop.
No, parent.
Yeah, like that's what you said,
That's what
parent.
you said, parent.
And
Sorry.
caused a lot of problems.
I also love that Secretary like is trying to utilize that as a form of connection, and it's like actively not working.
Yeah.
I manifested their body, and for a moment they responded. I saw vivid transmissions of myself reflected back
It's
to
like
me.
Source Parent is saying, look how hard I worked and strived to assimilate.
Yeah, to
and
fit in and
be-
connect and be part of their world.
Yeah. and now you're gonna try and repeat back what I sounded like when I first arrived and I
Yeah.
didn't know any better. Like, that's so cringe.
Mhm.
Like, come on. Like, what? That's
Which is a buck wild thing, like outside of the metaphor, is a buck wild thing for an occupant to say, but
right.
But that's the point. That's why it's so interesting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same thing, just reflected over and over and over again. It's Iris's parents coming to Canada and leaving Hong Kong, and it's Iris's mother's relationship with her grandmother, and it's just everything echoed over and over again. Yeah,
absolutely.
I saw myself for the first time. Yet, when I attempted to return the transmission, they still could not understand. Instead, they tried means unknown to me.
The piano. It was an ugly, rigid instrument.
The machine that produced unnatural vibrations.
Oh. Do we know what this number is?
I don't remember. If we do, I don't remember what it was. I'll do
I don't.
349 hurt.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yes. Each tone unstable. They seem to enjoy this discordance.
This is a little city.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Sorry, just exploring the. Okay.
Is this the gym?
This is the gym.
Right?
This is the dance.
Okay.
The more we perceive this world, the more the discordance. Discordance at the peak of cogency. So we repeated as they did, gave them discordance in kind. One by one, signals of such clarity, so many of them joined together.
A heightened state of awareness.
We were spilling. It was too much for any single one of us to hold. So we manifested in us to accumulate this world, to keep all we could not. We did not want to waste.
So, is the source describing the virus?
Yeah, I think to a certain extent. So I think the reason the occupants never saw Bubba saw anything as a virus is because to them what they were doing is like, stop it. Their whole like bad kids stay, good kids go thing was them literally just collecting all of the memories and data of every single person that died from the virus. That was their way of saving.
Right, that was the assimilation.
Yeah,
right? That's essentially what they mean.
Like, oh god, there's stuff going on. We don't want to waste any of this, so we're gonna gobble them up. So it doesn't matter. There is no loss here because that's what they were saying is like death is a lossy transfer. This is not lossy. This is everything. We have them, so nothing bad has happened. In fact, this is better because
in their mind, they've just taken in all of that data, and now it's all in one place, or it's all backed up.
Yeah,
and
one giant
better
communion.
Yeah, that's better than the alternative where everything is so discordant and separated.
Exactly. And meanwhile, everybody's dying. They're like, oh god.
Yeah, that's a very end of Evangelion approach.
Yeah. But it is interesting seeing it from that perspective of like,
wow,
ooh, that's messy. Okay, well, let's clean that up a little bit.
Where there was once nothing, there was now plenty.
It died.
There is that word again.
You murdered them.
The transfer was lossless, and I remain.
Oh. So
and they're
interesting.
Like, you know, in a world where death leads to nothingness, isn't this better? Don't we like this? It's like, no.
Right. You're like, yeah, from the occupant's point of view, they're like, well.
They're over here.
Hi. Oh, hello. Like, there's something coming out of this. Isn't that great? Yeah. Ugh.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Mom.
I still want to know how Iris's relationship with the occupants plays into all this, but we're probably about to get to that.
Yeah, we've got the whole of it here. God,
we got the crew here.
Hey, what's
Iris. I chose Iris to remain with me. Others chose differently, but Iris was an epicenter for, as you say, heightened awareness.
So there were others that were immune. We knew our mom was, but probably on the other ships.
Yeah,
there were others.
Yeah. Oh, wow, but the occupants specifically chose Iris.
Or this occupant specifically chose Iris.
This occupant. Yeah, okay.
Because this occupant's like, others chose differently, but I liked Iris.
Oh, I guess that's what that is. Others chose differently there. So others in this case, they're referring to the other occupants. Okay.
Because we saw like that one view of the city where there was a bunch of occupants around.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. I know that there are lots of them for sure. Yes. Okay. Oh,
she was mean.
She chose her because people suffered in her vicinity.
Oh,
that sucks.
If that, yeah,
that's a really sad legacy for Iris to have. Like, don't get me wrong, Iris was a pill, but that's really sad.
That was the reason they chose her, is because she was a bully.
Yeah.
And mean and brought about suffering, so that was Data.
Mean to those around her.
She had a gift, and she kept giving.
Shit.
A dangerous gravity. I always kept her close, and to myself.
You communed with her.
We came to an understanding. I branched myself to you and you and you. A medium for her to keep everything. A bridge for her to better understand us. And for us to better understand her. More and more was etched into her genetic code.
To think the All-Mother had a family before us.
And then, more still, she branched herself. A her and a her and a her and a her and a her that will remain and remain.
I also just want to quickly, I said this before, massive shout out to these two actors, because this is an incredibly difficult thing to do that they're doing. I think it is underappreciated how hard it is to perfectly sync your wording like this. It's really cool.
So impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so well done. And it's synced yet perfectly like discordant. Oh, it's so good.
I had more under this star than all the distances I have traveled.
This is a little solar system model, and I think the Earth is covered in a big like occupant network.
Yeah, little data cube. That's probably why they couldn't go up. The people that tried to escape were like, "Ah, shit."
Earth is boxed in.
We got caught in the net.
Whoa! Holy shit. Okay, the occupants are so wild. What a really interesting alien race they are. That is so cool.
I stayed
even when all the others left for other worlds.
So this is the last one.
Oh, there's only one occupant left on Earth.
Yeah, it's just this one. Well, I guess we're the only people left. All the other ships kind of fell apart.
Yeah.
Occupants left?
Yeah.
That is their word for us. We prefer the Keepers.
The Keepers.
The bad kids stay.
You should be grateful.
You have never had to face the abyss. To you, there has always been something.
You have no idea what we have been through.
But that also means that anybody that's died since this happened, it's like they just get caught up in the net too.
Right.
So that's probably why Sister's memories get funneled back, is there is no, they're just all there.
That makes sense. Yeah. Because they're just available.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just in the cloud cube.
Whoa. Holy shit. Meanwhile, there's the moon.
Well, it's just going.
Chilling. Yeah. Don't worry, the tides still work.
The
occupants saw that. We're like, no, we're not gonna touch that.
Yeah, leave that. Whenever you're flying to the Earth, you gotta avoid the big moon.
But long after this local star erupts, this planet will remain, and its memories will remain. And that is thanks to us.
Keepers. Gardening the memory of Earth.
Yeah.
But now it's like, what even is that? It's been 1,000 years of clones in this one little ship.
It's one crazy communion, like what what Watcher was doing. That's another weird thought about all of this, is like, it's possible that Watcher did not perceive any difference between being alive and being dead within this system.
I honestly kind of think that because of just the way Watcher was speaking to us at the end.
Like, she was already dead by then, maybe, because
and Healer asking, like, was she at peace? And my response is like, I don't know if it matters, because for Watcher, it was kind of beyond whether there was peace or not. You know what I mean? That sounds really brutal, but I mean it in like in this heightened beyond death.
It's like there is no peace. You're constantly running through all the data of all the people that have ever lived.
At all times.
Yes. Ugh, oh my god.
Once you've assimilated into Source's network. Yeah. So
just bouncing between time and memory and place and person.
Which is what Iris was doing too. Which is why Iris was so like scrambled and not here.
I mean, that's the sleepwalking, sort of. I mean, not maybe not literally, but like the I've lived lives that I've never, I see places I've never been to.
Too much.
To that
Too much
degree,
data.
Iris will never know death. She is perfectly preserved in me, and in you, and you, and you. To the very end, she was so protective of her sisters. She never allowed me to listen in.
I am all you need.
But now that you have returned to your source, her branch, and all the articulation in its curvature can be held in us.
So Iris did not allow Source to access anything that the clones were doing.
Yep. Seems like it.
Oh, are we here?
Interesting for it to pick a movie set.
Yeah.
This
I was
is
thinking
it,
that earlier.
Secretary. We no longer have to reduce ourselves in this manner. There no longer needs to be a you and me. We can cast their language aside and complete this merge.
Will it hurt?
I have capacity for you. You will just be me.
You always were.
Red to blue, hair to hair, 6-1.
Red to blue.
Red to blue. Ready or not, here I come.
Enough capacity?
Oh. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
For me and me and me and me and me.
That was unpleasant.
Was it?
This. You pretended.
I'm always learning something new.
Wait. What are you doing?
Giving you everything I have. The refracted lifetime spent by me, by Watcher, they will overwrite everything you hold.
Whoa!
Iris. Her source. You can't. The originals. She'll be gone.
Now
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
all we have is bottomless song.
Whoa! So this is like, basically, fuck the old world and anything that was in it.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Just overwriting all of that information. New world time.
Yep.
Who needs it? Oh wow.
Let it go.
Okay. Yeah.
Iris must be allowed to die, or nothing will change. We can't hold onto everything.
Sometimes things don't fit in the backpack.
I was just about to say it. We can't always put everything in the backpack.
Yep.
Sometimes you just don't fit in the backpack.
Yep, that's so true.
Not my Iris.
It's like, yeah. It's saying all of this that has happened matters.
Yeah.
You know? And Iris was protecting it, and now we're saying we're gonna own it.
And it's kind of also saying that all that came before matters too. Overwriting it in this case is not
deleting.
Yeah, it kind of is, but
I guess
it's like letting it be true.
Yes.
And letting it be lived, you know?
Right. Because in letting it end and die, you've acknowledged that it happened.
Exactly. Because like as it is, the occupant couldn't even like everything that happened to Iris didn't matter because it hadn't really happened.
And the occupant was so preoccupied with holding on to that which like that it had, that it couldn't let go, it couldn't leave, it couldn't bear to move on like the rest of the occupants did.
Well, look at you in here at this hour. Is that a promotion I see? Hey, I can keep a secret, you know.
Have we seen any of this, like, set type before?
No, we haven't.
I don't think so.
No.
Everything looks new.
Did you sneak something while I wasn't looking?
You keep a secret?
What? Oh, come on. I'm good for it, I promise.
A secret? You couldn't keep a secret to save your life.
Noah, are you okay?
It's been so long since anyone has called me that.
Bad day?
Same old story. You know the one?
I know the one. Hiding in plain sight.
I still miss her. Watchers are just so... you know what I mean.
What can I get you?
It's been a while. Let me think. One dark and sinful. Extra strong.
Are you sure you don't want to try something else for a change?
It's all right. It's all I deserve.
Whoa. I'm trying to figure out what this space is. I don't know if it matters, but...
I have theories. Wow. But let's see what we can see first.
Yeah.
My theory is that this is Iris's mom's original home.
I was actually thinking that too. Yeah.
Frozen gaze. Dissociation. BB, you are ill.
Tell me again about the virus and the host. Tell me again how the virus infiltrates, donning the host's likeness and function so that they are indistinguishable from one another.
Let me work on an antidote.
Ribbons of their guts. In my wake.
BB.
What if it was you I had shot in the face?
Stop. Those sisters are not family. The structures and ethics that governed our lives before, they don't. They can't. Had you not shot each bullet as exacting as you know best, we wouldn't be here. We've come this far because of you.
Because of me. This far. Is it far enough?
To be honest with you, I don't know.
Oh, that's a cool shot. Man, the lighting is so good. Oh, jeez. What's going on? I mean, I guess this is still communion, right? Maybe?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a communion forever now, right?
Yeah.
Basically. Oh, who's that? Who are these people?
Well, one is capital red.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, not through there. Okay. Oh, hey.
You. That unbecoming fashion.
A cold reception.
You can't be surprised.
You've barely aged.
I would call you eldest, but you are not my sister. So, is it greener?
What?
My mother took you. Is it greener?
What she did was not right.
Then why did you all take her side? I ask as if I care. As if I have not spent eternity toiling over this, coming to the only possible conclusion.
What conclusion?
The lot of you unimaginative. She was keeping us down, and you all loved it, lapped it up. Pathetic. I was bold, and so I was punished.
You must understand, Mother was not well. She hid this from you. You were not the only victim.
Tell me, old clone, did your family turn their back on you? Did the love of your life ever leave you to rot?
How will we ever move forward without forgiveness?
Until you have lost what I have lost, until you have persevered like I have, you are in no position to pass judgment on me. No one is. Anything else?
I only came to say that I'm sorry, youngest. I wish things had turned out differently.
You can go now.
Oh. Hey, picture of Zhao.
Hey, picture of Zhao. What's up?
Oh, we can't talk to picture of Zhao. Okay. Oh. Oh man. Is this the new reality that we have forged?
I think we're still falling. I think this
Are we
is
still
just,
falling?
Yeah, I think this is just everything all at once, you know?
Everything's sort of merging and converging and dealing with that.
It's so incredibly tragic that in that state, BB couldn't be a part of it. Like, she still felt so much guilt over her, like, I guess just the cards she was dealt and how she responded to them.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, this is Dad.
Hey, Dad.
旅途真係愉快。
Did you make it back?
Yeah.
空氣清新，環境宜人。香港，你有冇掛住我？喂，唔好咁望住我喎，係唯一嘅直航機。吓？一啲都唔痛。
So maybe not.
伴我落去，我已經不省人事，連機票都唔使買。爸爸免費。唔使，我唔食煙，曬下太陽咁，搭咗咁耐機，唞下咯。 你都嚟啦！我哋兩個都經歷咗咁多事。我諗係時候去大排檔。好肚餓啊！好似成世都冇食過嘢咁。你嚟唔嚟啊？睇嚟你都好肚餓。終於 可以一齊食飯。
I hope you can rest in this, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you need it and deserve it. Yeah.
As I've said before, Iris's parents, God.
They're, yeah. So much. Oh man, I bet her mom's gonna show up in this somewhere.
Probably.
Probably. Oh. Ooh, okay.
Here we go. Oh, speaking of.
Oh, yep, hello.
You've eaten? No. But it's okay.
The red and the blue light is so good. The red to blue.
Your father killed himself. In case you're wondering. Jumped off the balcony. Mom, your hair. Why do you look like this?
My gift. It requires me to... It's a long story.
Hi, Iris. Everything is a long story with you.
Iris. No one has called me that in a long, long time.
What do they call you?
All Mother.
Oh, is that supposed to be funny?
No. It's because I have sisters. Many clones that I raised.
You?
Yes.
You raised kids? They obey you?
Mom.
Surprising. You could barely dress yourself. Your room? My God.
Mom, I'm someone else now. I'm an adult.
You cooking for yourself now?
No, but...
That's what I thought. Oh, if only Ba could see this. He'd be so amused.
I don't want to fight.
Oh? Then what do you want? Why, after all this time, you want to talk to me?
I want to ask for your advice.
Okay.
How did you do it? How did you leave everything behind and then start a family?
Isn't that what you did? That's not what you want to know.
Okay. What do I want to know?
How did I balance the work hours with the thanklessness of parenting at the same time as the insomnia and severe post-traumatic paranoia?
Yes.
Easy. Ba. He kept me going. We kept each other going.
Did you ever regret having a child?
Foolish question. Next.
But Iris was... I was...
Regret? Moi Moi? Or whoever you are. We are poor technology. The human body and brain. Too capable of storing clutter. Too desperate to hold on to things. You just have to move forward. If you're tired, doesn't matter. If you are bitter, doesn't matter. I do not forgive my daughter for having left me. Doesn't matter. I do not forgive my husband for having left me. Doesn't matter. So, I keep moving.
I didn't go back.
What?
I promised you and Bob I would come back home.
Oh, she didn't? She didn't do... She lied. She didn't actually do it.
And it was a lie.
Fuck.
I even had a chance, but I couldn't go back. I could only go forward.
Good girl.
I knew she was gonna say that.
Yep.
No, she was literally about to say, good girl, you did it. You're my daughter. Yeah. Oh, that scene. Oh, the layers in that scene. Oh. Fuck. Wow. Oh my god. That was so good. Oh, okay. When are we now? Oh.
I think we're
Secretary.
through. Yeah, look,
Are we
look
through?
at its head.
Oh. Oh! Oh, whoa, look at that!
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that really you?
Blue.
Whoa!
Congrats, bud!
Hello, Blue. I remember now. I'm sorry. It's been a while.
What happened?
I've been folding in on myself for eternity
Yeah.
with memories. So here I am.
I mean,
We did it.
in some cases, it gave people resolutions to things, and in other cases, maybe not so much. God. Oh my god.
God. Wow.
I don't know. I don't even...
Yeah.
I'm not sure I have words to parse that previous sequence.
I don't
And
either.
maybe that's
like,
okay.
Yeah, like that. I guess I want to see the way this plays out before I comment on that scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's keep going.
What happened to your body?
I've merged. More me, less them. I see I've returned to this place. That's good. I can finally end this. You can finally end this. Interesting.
Did it work?
Yes, the memories of Iris, of Watcher, they have been passed down to all sisters, and now we are afloat.
Secretary, what did you do? What did I just see?
I overrode everything.
Overrode?
While the simulation was still running, everything collided. This is the last communion. Blue, it's time for you to decide. What should stay, and what should go? What future you desire? That was Watcher's wish, and I will abide by it. One final intervention before I leave.
You're leaving.
I must not interfere any further. I've already done so much damage. This world must be allowed to continue, without my presence, and without the disease.
So, what now?
I guess this is it, right?
Evaluate what stands before you.
This is defeating the alien invasion is what's occurring.
Yeah,
Wow.
but before we do that, we have to decide who lives, basically, like who we keep. The bad kids stay and the good kids go, or maybe the reverse this time.
Again.
Confirm
repeating
your
itself.
decisions. Then return to me, and I will make them reality.
Oh, decide sisters' fates? Great.
Yeah.
Why are we God? Hi, parents.
So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, just because it's probably worth knowing. The first time I did this, I just kept everyone because I figured I didn't want to repeat history, and I didn't want to be the one to decide, because that seems like it's continuing to rhyme as opposed to breaking the cycle. That's not the right answer, so let's not do that.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you that wasn't the right call. So let's carefully consider what everyone's saying.
Okay, all right.
I
guess the idea is you can't fit everyone in the backpack.
That is exactly. It's the other takeaway. It's like, yes, rhyming and repeating, breaking the cycle is one thing, but the other thing is you can't fit everything in the backpack. And sometimes you have to pick and choose.
You have to let go
yeah.
of what to carry with you.
So I followed the wrong one of the two sort of paths.
Yeah, no, you're like, oh yes, I can't put everything in the backpack. I get it. What if I save everyone?
Yeah, what if I saved everyone? That'll be great, right? So just give me the heads up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The memories of a city, always on the shore of extinction. An obsession and yearning that will never stop. It can help you subsist, or it can make you starve. Will you carry this?
Do we have to decide the minute we talk to them?
We can cycle back through if we want to. I think we can turn them back on, but I think, but maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, do we want to take what our parents held with us? I don't actually know. I wanted to talk to the other ones, so let's say lights on.
Yeah, I think we can cycle through.
Okay.
Who do you want to talk to next?
So they're just on off. You just go select which ones you want on and off, and then you go back to
exactly
secretary
and say,
occupant and
do it. It's time.
Okay. Okay.
Who next?
The Reds.
The Red Guard. All of them? How would you differentiate?
The provisional government serves all sisters, especially the ones who need help.
A hammer. Both when a hammer is necessary and when it is not. Will you carry this?
Thumbs down. Sorry.
Probably a good call.
Yeah. Hey,
Blue,
sisters.
Secretary, what are you doing? You're not serious.
Baby.
Oh, they're talking back.
Can you hear me?
I don't. Ugh.
We have to go to the surface. There's nothing left for us down here. We'll die out.
Sisters that were never your own. Follow the dreams of the surface, and whatever may wait for you there. Or spend your final days with what you already have. Will you carry this?
I kind of want to carry. I want to take them. Yeah.
Okay.
Jows.
This is your chance, Iris type. For what ancient Iris did to ancient Zhao. We never asked to be born. Same as you. We deserve our own way.
The responsibility to repair what has been wrought, long before and long after. A burden so heavy it could crush you. Will you carry this?
Oh, it's heavy, but I kind of want to carry it.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little extra weight in the bag, but I think important.
Yeah, very.
Hey, not
a
mom.
radical sister who came to words later in life.
I'm not going to beg, Miscellaneous. I thought you wanted change. Instead, you'll side with those old sisters. I've lived under their thumb long enough.
She is an agent of change. No matter the change, and no matter the cost, will you carry this?
Change that is inflexible, which
Yeah.
is a like a walking contradiction in a way.
Yeah, no, exactly. That it is a walking contradiction, and maybe that's the problem.
Yeah. I can't decide if like that means she deserves a chance to keep changing, or if it's just always going to be a force of constant pushback. You know what I mean? But maybe that's
what's tricky with
I don't know.
Capital Red though is that like it's change with no goal.
Yes,
you
it's
know, that's
literally
where it
just
gets
saying-
tricky. Like I have no idea what they want other than not what was.
Yes. Yes, it's literally just saying, well, this isn't good and we need to get rid of it, but no intent behind providing something beyond that.
Mm-hmm.
Just creating a vacuum. Lights off for now. Man. This is weird. This is hard.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing they're doing here.
We only
Yeah.
ask life out in the open, without prosecution. Sisters who are lost need the comfort of a mother.
Head in my hands right now.
Tradition
Don't-
can soothe the difficulties of reality. It can also have a dangerous gravity. Will you carry this?
Well, here's the thing. I feel like if we turn off these ones, we gotta go turn on capital or red, like in a weird way.
Really?
I don't
Why?
know.
That's interesting. For what
because
reason?
these two feel like the antithesis to capital red, which is the I need to hold on to this this misunderstood, sort of obscure interpretation of tradition and old way for as long as possible, but in much of the same way where capital red doesn't have an idea for what should come after the change, it seems like this, like the fanatics group doesn't really have an understanding or want to have an understanding or grasp of the context around the tradition.
Yeah,
and it's just the tradition for the comfort of it.
This one is tricky to me because, like, for all of these groups, there's the literal and then the representative. And this particular one really throws me because on the representative side, I interpret this as religious freedom, because what they're asking is like freedom for themselves to practice, to worship, to carry the traditions and the beliefs and the practices of their ancestors and their faith on. And if that is how it's being interpreted, absolutely, like we, you know, that's, who are we to say, you know, you have to, if for change to happen, we have to destroy culture and religion and belief systems. The problem is they're represented by a religious cult that sets themselves on fire. So it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky because, like, I from what Secretary says, I would lights on for this, but also they don't set other people on fire. So, but faith can be a fire to kindling. So it's a true. I don't know. They're a tricky one. This one is one where I think the metaphor gets a little muddy.
Yes, in much the way actual religion and religious freedom and tradition gets really muddy. So lights on for now.
Okay, lights on.
We'll see. Yeah.
Old sisters.
We've done our service. You can't just throw us away. We have the right to continue.
Those who are set in their ways and slow to change, but with experience to spare, will you carry this?
Oh, man. Oh.
I don't know if we should eradicate people who are like, what? They're like 40? Like, sorry. I know that's not like, again, there's the literal and there's the representative here. They're conservatives. Basically what they are is conservatives, but also they are older people, and I don't think we should Midsommar.
Yeah, they truly, they are the conservatives that have been working for 30 plus years at the same company, and they're like, but the company, but everything I've given this entire life, you know.
And it's like, if we keep them, are we keeping but we're literally keeping the people.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. They're not, that's what they said, they've done their service.
Yeah.
They're just here to, you know, they're resistant to change, but they are here to impart knowledge.
Yeah.
And if it's like, I feel like that is the idealistic view of conservatism, you know?
Yeah.
Where
it's also trenched in like the old idea that you get more conservative as you get older, which is, I don't know. That's its own topic.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So I'm inclined to say lights on for now.
Yeah, I don't want to push them off a cliff.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're still working through the rest of them. I see Chris over there.
Yeah, then there's these two, which is their own sort of like
us, left us to rot.
Again, this is going to be another tricky one between the literal and the representative.
You're one of us, Blue. You know how it feels. Principal and the High Minister need to pay for their crimes. We can carve our own path, starting today. You can't betray your own kind.
A sister who keeps justice and anger closely together. She has only ever known the fight. Will you carry this?
Keeping justice and anger close together.
Like the only way to achieve justice is through.
Yeah, through anger and violence and fighting back. And it's
Yeah,
like,
I wish Chris hadn't hugged us when we were grieving and sent us to die.
It's like I understand the again, I understand the concept behind this one, which is the way I see it is sort of like, you know, this we shouldn't, we've been forgotten and we shouldn't fold. Like, we should keep pushing and fighting for what's right and what is deserved.
Absolutely. And it's like that is meaningful because like we you know, Blue was right there. Blue and none of this would be happening if they hadn't made that choice. And sometimes change is violent. But also they're manipulative. And
I know.
like that's it's like, I don't know.
I would oddly rather keep them, I think, than the Capital Red.
That's fair.
I feel like they are both agents of change. And I don't like Chris.
No, Chris does have an active goal though.
Yes, whereas I feel like Capital Red brings this chaoticness to change that is just change for change's sake, instead of having intention behind it. All right, who's next? Knower?
Two more. We've got Knower or Principal. Who do you want to do first?
Let's do Knower.
Hey, Knower.
High Minister of the Provisional Government.
Do what you must, sister. That's what I've always done, and I'm not going to apologize for it.
An adaptable sister who will do or say anything to survive. Will you carry this?
Honestly, yeah. I don't know why I came to that so fast.
No, I get
no,
it.
You're so complicated. Like, that's it. That's it.
That's it. That's it.
But I think there is, you know, will to live and will to persist and will to know, but also Knower essentially killed Watcher. So,
but she also kept Watcher alive for as long as she did, because Principal probably would have executed her way before that.
Yeah.
That's not a good thing in either direction. It's just Knower. I don't know. Oh, Knower. Oh, Knower.
Oh, Knower. Principal?
The ancient sister.
Don't you see what Mother did? You have no idea what it's like living in her shadow.
A sister who has been wronged and has wronged in kind. An open wound. Will you carry this?
Well, I mean, when you put it like that, she has been wronged, but it's also carrying a hurt for eternity as well,
and never healing.
I almost
and never taking any move to try to heal.
Right, it's just sort of relishing in that open wound.
Yeah,
in that pain of it,
making that wound their entire personality, their entire existence.
But I also can't blame Secretary that much either, because she also didn't know anything else. You know,
Principal. You mean
Principal? That's what I mean. Principal. Yeah. Sorry, it's all Secretary.
Yeah, but she's lived 1,000 years.
That's true.
She had so many times to know other things. She knows as much as everybody else does. She lived all those lives. She was a watcher. Yeah, I don't know. Bye, Principal.
Honestly, Principal, you can rest now.
Yeah.
You know? That's how I see that. That is please rest. I don't know. I feel like this is all like, this is such a I feel like all of this is a reflection on my thoughts and morals on all of this.
Look,
and
I told you, I fucking was like, yeah, let's just keep all of them. Like, who are we to, you know, decide?
Exactly.
In case you're wondering what happens, you get shot in midair and immediately die if you do that. So
awesome.
So, point being,
literally
I think
cannot hold it all.
It's also like, again, I think this is incredibly interesting because like there's the what philosophy do we want to bring into the future, but then there's the literal, like, if we don't get rid of the red guards, they're probably gonna shoot us. So it's like a really, you know, it's an interesting little puzzle that they gave us here.
Yes, it really is. And it's like, again, who are we to decide all of this? But we are deciding.
We are deciding.
Don't have a choice in the matter. I think this is the set.
Yeah.
I think
so too.
I don't think I want to make any changes.
All right. Secretary, you ready?
Wait, who would you just pass?
That was Capital Red.
Oh, okay.
Her light is out.
Yeah, okay. Bye, Bye, Capital Red.
Bye.
Sorry.
Blue,
I get it, but also
ready to appraise your decisions.
in a way, in much the same way saying lights off to Principal, I feel like saying lights off to Capital Red is also oddly giving her some rest, maybe too.
Yeah, I don't think she'd feel that way.
No, she
might. Principal genuinely might. Capital Red would not feel that.
Capital Red would be mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that's the only one I feel like I'm maybe the most on the fence about. I could go either way, but we made our decisions.
I am.
You have chosen a future that casts aside the knife for more difficult incisions, that aspires to new instruments, but that leaves you vulnerable, that faces past wrongs head-on, no matter the cost, that seeks to persist on the surface, regardless of the unknown and the possibility for pain, that recognizes past contributions and to go more slowly, that allows for comfort in tradition at the risk of docility, that will do what must be done in order to survive, regardless of the soul, that relentlessly seeks justice for those ignored, that will try to reconcile those two desires, that believes some are simply beyond forgiveness.
Oh, damn.
That remembers where you came from, knowing you can never fully connect to it. Are you certain?
Yeah.
The ancient sister's sin will finally be eradicated. She has hid all her life. She can finally rest in oblivion. Maybe some people are truly beyond forgiveness.
Whoa, this one is like, are you sure you want to let go of Secretary? Oh, not Secretary, Principal. I don't want to keep saying Secretary. I'm sorry. Are you sure you want to let go? Yeah.
She needs to go. Otherwise, certain sisters will rally behind her again. She had her chance to do what was right, much longer than the rest of us. She chose to hold tightly.
If that is your wish, then so be it.
Thank you, Secretary.
Farewell, Blue. Let this thread be unburdened.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you, Secretary.
Thank you, Secretary.
Thank you, Secretary.
And here we are at the end.
Wow.
Let's see what end it is.
Yeah.
Flashlight.
Flashlight. Oh, wow, look at this. This is the ship.
Yep, we are indeed. But it's dark now.
It's dark now. What's left of it? Yeah, like, are we back at the surface now? Are we... Are we out?
Hi, Blue.
Whoa.
I'm usually here alone.
Look at your outfit. Whoa.
So thank you for coming with me. I know it's dangerous.
Your home, our source, abandoned.
Who are we? Our source?
We all came from here?
Or a Jiao of some
we're,
sort.
We're a Jiao.
There were many paths here, and many paths that diverged from here.
The others didn't want to come. We left for good, they said.
But you came.
Yes. I wanted to know more. See it for myself.
That's important. After everything that's happened, I can't help but come back. I return every year.
You're mourning.
Some things can't be rushed. Sometimes it feels like it was just yesterday. Why don't you go visit my sisters? I'm sure they'd be happy to see someone other than me for once.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh my gosh, there's so many to find. Oh.
But I don't think it'll take that long.
Okay, I was just about to say, did they all stick around in the old ship? Huh.
Well,
I don't know how I feel about that. Like no power or anything. So we still have masks on.
I don't think they stuck around.
No. Oh, what remains?
Remember
Okay, yeah.
a tired and indulgent healer who thrived in her late years as a cultural icon. She was petty. She was honest. For you, something sparkling. I'm a big fan. What's it like to be a legend?
I see. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, man. And we get all of these, like, projections of...
Yeah, little ripples of them.
Used to be. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can get in there. Here we go.
Cool.
Remember a tight-lipped and two-faced knower whose sacrifices outlived her. She made enemies over and over. She was not for the faint of heart. For you, something soft. So many enemies.
Oh, knower.
Oh, knower.
I wonder if she ever felt like it worked out for her.
Yeah, like, not like was it worth it, but like was doing it that way. Like, did she ever reach a point where she would look back and say, maybe I should have done that differently? I don't know.
I don't know. Or did she feel confident all the way through?
Remember a philosophizing Bang Bang Fire who hated her role and was difficult to understand. She carried the past with her like a shadow. She was happier when she was drunk. For you, something funny. I wouldn't mind something funny.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby, yeah. Is Fixer next?
Yep.
Oh, wait, who's that?
Remember the armed sisters who upheld a fictitious government and sacrificed many lives. They turned on their own. They didn't know better. For you, something clean. I heard about them.
Okay. At least laying that to rest as well, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a few,
I
few
thought
more?
Fixer might
Few
be
left?
over here. Yeah, just a few more. I thought Fixer might be there, but she's not, so we're gonna do
No.
this one.
Down below. Oh, right here, yeah.
Remember a shy Jiao who stood in the same spot her whole life, giving away empty pages of memorabilia. She loved her function. She died, standing at the ready. For you, something wild.
I don't think there's... Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
Remember an unflinching bartender who tended to libation the way she tended to revolution. She chose not to be careful. She was shot in the back. For you, something sacred.
Thanks, bartender.
Bartender is like one of the most interesting like facets of this game for me. The way the game treats her, the way like she quietly influences so much.
Yeah. She really has this in between ripple effect across all the different like layers up and down, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Remember a stubborn and brash fixer who discovered our first forms of flight and disappeared. She could not sleep through the night. She struggled with words. For you, something secret. Words can be hard sometimes.
And then in there? How do we get in there?
Down
below?
I'm gonna try, yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get in here? Yes, we can.
Through there? Yeah, there we go.
Remember a guilty, matricidal watcher who lost faith and an eye. She could have been a nobody. She was ancient by the end. For you, something fresh. She's my favorite.
Okay. That's all of them.
Okay. I think we did it all.
Blue?
Blue. Oh, where gosh, where do we go?
It's over there. Oh. Thank you too.
Oh.
You two were kind of fucked up, but
yeah.
Maybe end of statement.
I can't say they were good for each other.
No, they weren't. It seems like there was a time when they were, but it predated the thing.
The game. Yeah.
To this day, I wonder, what if I had chosen differently? A sister once said to me, don't think too hard. It's bad for the brain. I can confirm that.
Your sisters. I've heard so much about them.
What would they say now?
I think they would want you to forgive yourself.
There is forgiveness, and then there is the gravity of consequence.
You did what you had to do.
I did. There's one last sight I want you to see. In the cave, where there used to be a waterfall. Please.
Okay. The burial site.
Yeah. Where's the
there?
Okay, we'll go back this way.
Yeah.
And now just around
there we
and
go.
around and around. There it is.
Yeah, as soon as we get into the round, I'm like, okay, all right.
Remember a lying and leading principal who tried to be a better mother than her own. She chose not to regret her damage. She chose to be in pain.
Yeah.
For you, something merciful. All we can do is try, right?
Yeah.
Oh, principal.
Oh, principal.
I left so many things behind here. Maybe there's still more to leave. How about you? Anything you care to keep here?
I'd like to leave a picture.
Of what?
A friend, a place, a time.
A friend.
A friend.
It will be here for you, if ever you're back to visit. Are you ready to return to the others?
I am.
Let's go.
Blue to ephemeral. Blue to ephemeral. Ready for retrieval.
This is ephemeral. Message received, Blue. On our way to rendezvous.
What?
That's a dude's
What?
voice.
That's
Maybe you'll write something
that's a
for me
guy.
one day.
What?
After all, there are more yesterdays to come.
Have there been other people surviving on the earth? while we were just locked in this 1,000-year bubble. Oh. On the surface.
Mm-hmm. Those are silly shoes, Iris.
Yeah.
Even if you're not really here, walking on the sand in those shoes is a bad idea. You're gonna break your non-existent ankle.
You're gonna twist your ankles. Wow. that sure was a game by Sunset Visitor.
That was
Holy
a game.
Shit.
That was a game. That sure was a game, huh?
That was a game, and you can do that.
You can pull it off, huh? You can just do it.
Yay, voice cast! That voice cast was so good. God, they fucking killed it.
Yeah, it's an all-time voice cast in this thing. It's unbelievable.
God, so good. Holy shit. Oh, wow. What I was about to say is, like, you can do that. Like, you can do a game in this way.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever seen anything like that, you know?
I think before we played this game, I described it as, like, it feels like a studio that's like, we're only ever gonna make this game as if you're only ever gonna get to make one game. You know?
Yes.
And fucking kill it. Just absolutely kill it. Show up and go with the distance. Be audacious. Land that gosh darn plane. And they do. It's unbelievable.
It does feel like a this is our only chance kind of game, truly.
Yeah.
Like a one and done. But also I hope they make other things.
Yeah, no, I'm just so, like, I can't believe this game exists. I also can't believe that people aren't playing it and crowing about it and yelling to the stars, because, like, it's unbelievable how bold and how utterly successful it is at what it does.
Everybody, like, I want it is kind of blowing my mind how this one flew under the radar. Like, it is it is doing things with narrative that I haven't seen, I don't think, a game do in recent memory. And I know we've talked about this before, but this is of all the visual novels, I would call this a visual novel, that we have played, this one is so it's the most literary, it's the most piece of, like, literature I feel like I've consumed out of a video game in a really long time.
I agree, and it's so
or
confident
ever
at it. It's so confident. Like, I think that's the thing. It's like, how do you show up and you're like, I can pull this off? Yeah, we can do this. Sure.
Yeah.
It's so big and so personal and so like universally applicable. You know, it's like, it's about this very specific relationship between a mother and a daughter, and it's about all mothers and all daughters, and it's about humanity, and it's about cycles, and it's about change, and what it is to fight for a cause that might fail, and what it is to fight for a cause that might not. And, like, it's so big, and yet every single piece feels like it has its place.
Yes, and that is so true about every piece being in its place. It feels so perfectly knitted together in its themes and its storytelling, and like you said, the confidence that it has in all of that it is like you can't punch through it, you know? It is so strong. Like, it just holds up from every angle.
Yeah.
And that just blows my mind that something can be so flawless in its understanding of what it is doing and the power that it has behind it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I just admire it so much. And yeah, it does so much, but at the same time it feels like I'm in someone's very specific someone's brain,
Mm-hmm.
and experiencing all of these feelings and thoughts, and yeah, but like you said, universal pets.
Yeah, Ender and Takoyaki. I also noticed that a bunch of the voice actors, there were others too, but a bunch of the voice actors were the playtesters for this game, and I think that's cute.
Yes, I saw that as well. I saw some of the voice actors were the voiceover directors and casting directors too, and like that. I like seeing the intimacy of this production here. You know. Oh, and it was made, and it truly intimate, made with so much care and love, and it's just, it is so ironclad in that feeling of understanding of what it is, you know? Oh, that was so good. Thank you, Gina.
Oh my god, are you kidding? I'm so happy to have gotten to revisit this. It made me cry more the second time than it even did the first. Like, it really got to me. I love these characters. And I just feel this game. And I'm so glad to get to share it with as many people as we can, because it deserves everything. I truly, I'm a huge fan of everything about this.
I completely agree. Absolutely. I'm so glad we got to bring this to people. It does feel like it's been a little bit of a sleeper. But I hope I hope others can appreciate our playthrough or go and play it themselves and give this team some love. And yeah, they wholly deserve it. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
And thank
so
you, Allison.
So good.
Thank you for going on this journey with me.
Of course. Oh my gosh. Every time we would sit down to play this one, I was always looking forward to it, because it did everything for me. Like, it told this really beautiful, personal, intricate story while having incredibly sound world building and sci-fi behind it too, and a good mystery and a good narrative structure and amazing characters, and it was just the whole package. It really was. So thank you so much for sharing it with me, and thank you for everyone who joined us on this journey as well.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
we hope that this leaves you well, everyone, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you all so much. We'll catch you in the next one.
See you then, folks.